How's it going, everyone? Got a quick update to go over today about The Last of Us Part 1 coming to PC. I am pretty excited for this. I was curious as far as when The Last of Us Part 1 was going to come to PC after its PlayStation 5 release. It really seems like I don't even know what to say, a bit of a clown show when it comes to how quickly these PlayStation games come to PC after announcement. I guess the only one that was just, I don't even know what's going on is Uncharted, and that is a Naughty Dog title. However, I feel like the people that are handling The Last of Us port, very much different than the people that are handling the Uncharted PC port. But nonetheless, it was clarified on Twitter. Glad to hear your hype, man. PC version should come out a bit later, but very soon after the PlayStation 5 release. That is coming from the texture artist over at Naughty Dog, so that is pretty exciting. Hopefully that means it will be out before the end of the year. I was expecting, maybe it'll be a 6-month window, just because we have Spider-Man coming out next month, and I think that game is going to do incredibly well, just based on the fact that that game is already a top seller on Steam. I believe it's like among the top 3 or 4. And you're talking about the game being a couple weeks away from release and asking people to drop $60 on it right now. I feel like that is a pretty telling statement. But then you'll also have Spider-Man Miles Morales coming in November, and I just don't know if you want to have those two sandwich The Last of Us Part 1's release, but hey, I think getting Last of Us out by this holiday, that does make a lot of sense to me as well, especially because I don't know when the HBO show is going to start, but obviously you want to get the game out before the HBO show starts, and I know the HBO show is sometime in 23, I don't know if it's early 23 or whatever. Last of Us Part 1 is a tremendous game, man, and price point aside, it is a fantastic game, and I think it is going to see a nice upgrade from a visual standpoint. Now bringing the price point back into the fold, is it a $70 upgrade? Absolutely not. Like, let's be frank here, but, seeing how well Spider-Man is selling, and I want to ultimately see the sales numbers when that game drops, I really think that'll give us a clearer picture on what people are willing to pay for the absolute premier PlayStation exclusives. Not talking about Days Gone, we're talking about top-tier titles like Spider-Man, Last of Us, games of that caliber where people, those are like the top IPs that Sony has. I don't know if I'd put Horizon there, but I'd probably put Horizon Forbidden West coming to PC on that scale. Maybe like slightly below. I really enjoyed Forbidden West, even though I think the narrative has become an absolute train wreck, but nonetheless, Last of Us coming before the end of the year, I think is incredibly exciting, and you could play Last of Us Part 1, and baby, we could just pretend Last of Us Part 2 never happened, because Last of Us 1, in its contained experience, I think is absolutely phenomenal. From start to finish, I think that is by far Naughty Dog's strongest game they've ever put out. I would put Uncharted 2 below that, I'd put Uncharted 4 below that. And if you want to talk about Jack and Dax or whatever, I won't go down that rabbit hole. Going back to like Uncharted 1 to now, I would say Last of Us Part 1 has been their best game. Last of Us 1, I guess. Last of Us Part 1 isn't out yet. But it's a tremendous game, and I just wonder, is it going to be a game that people are going to drop $70 for on PC? Would people drop $60 for it? I think absolutely, and maybe people will be like, yo, is the $10 price differential really going to be that big of a difference to people? If they want to buy it, they're going to buy it. And honestly, you might be onto something when it comes to that. If people were willing to spend $100 to watch Floyd Mayweather beat the hell out of Conor McGregor back in like 2016, I think they're going to be willing to spend $60 or $70 with The Last of Us Part 1. Although in that case, that's not a perfect example, because usually you brought friends over, you split the cost, whatever the case may be. So that's not a complete one-to-one comparison, but you get the idea. I do think people will pay $60, and when I say that based on the fact that Spider-Man is a top seller, and it's going to continue to be a top seller. It's just we're, 2 weeks away from the release of the game, and it's already that high up there. Last of Us, in terms of popularity, I would put it right at the level of Spider-Man, maybe slightly below, but it's pretty high up there, and I think it is going to be a pretty remarkable release. At the very least, it's just nice to see these games come out on PC, and if you're not buying them on day one, because of the price point, it being too high, ultimately the game will be on sale. These days you can get Horizon for $20, these days you can get Days Gone for $20, these days God of War, oh wait, that's still like $45, so you gotta wait a little bit longer to get that discounted, but nonetheless, eventually you'll be able to get them at a steeper discount. So, at the very least, they're coming. That's nice. Would I like it to be a little cheaper? Sure, but I'd like everything to be a little cheaper. I didn't want to pay $70 on Horizon Forbidden West, but I am such a goddamn whale that I did it anyway. But that's gonna do it for me. Let me know your guys' interest level on The Last of Us Part 1, and also, Spider-Man or Last of Us, which one is bigger? I'd put them, like, right on par, if not Spider-Man a little bit bigger. Is that completely a blasphemous statement? Like, do you guys put Last of Us in terms of name appeal, how big the IP is, things like that? You can be, the game quality is subjective. I'm just talking about which game do you think is more popular, and which one would people be more willing to spend $60 on? Maybe at the end of the day, it's both. Both people are going to drop 60 bucks on. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.